Hey everybody.
Hello, can you all hear us? We're here. Are you here? Hey, there's Morgan, Susan, Jean. Jean, I did get the coupons. I've sorted them. I have some right now in front of my computer because I'm making out my grocery list. And I have to write what we need, and then I need to write next to it that I have a coupon to go along with it. Hello, Sheila, Morgan, Jacob, Violet, Hula Mama. Leaving early today, Granson's last baseball game before playoff.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, you can't miss that.
No.
Mitch is in here. Kim, Haley, Jana, Tracy, Amy. Just pause the video with your sister to pop in here. I'm glad that so far, I know I just posted the video, me and my sister, but I'm glad that. Where are you going?
I gotta get a drink.
Oh, I didn't get him a drink. I'm glad that you all enjoy that and find it interesting because my sister, she's literally only been in a couple of videos, and I mean, they were like little bitty snippets, and so nobody's really gotten to meet her. So I thought that would be cool. That would be the perfect way to meet her. So if you all have any questions, put them for her or for anybody else. If you would like for me to do like a sit down with somebody else, then you could suggest that on that video. I'm going to give this a try.
Joseph said he wants some of that. Have you said what we're eating?
No, I haven't. We've never had this before, so there's no review of it. We're going to try it for the first time now. This is Bertolli, and they have I was telling Ashley, they have 20 different of these bags to choose from. This is the Tuscan-styled braised beef with gold potatoes. Tender braised beef with yellow and red peppers glazed in a flavorful red wine reduction with gold potatoes. There are 2 servings in the package, and it's 270 calories. So it's really low in calories, and you keep it frozen, and then you cook it for what?
13 minutes in a skillet with a lid.
Yeah, and that's it. So
thank you, Marissa. Appreciate it.
Marissa, what?
Said I did good food reviews.
Oh, that's sweet. So we're going to try this for the first time.
Elf Dog. Anne, thank you for coming in. Anne says she's new, but she loves our videos. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Survivor finale. We're excited. And it's total thing is 3 hours if you go to the reunion,
I
too.
I forgot something. Hold on.
So she forgot something, too. We all forget something. I was worried this stuff was going to burn in there, though, because you put it in the skillet and you basically put a lid on it on medium-high heat, and you just cook it and stir it occasionally. And boy, it was sizzling and
it's good, though.
Like I said, I was worried it was going to burn, though.
Have you taken a bite? It's really
I took a bite of the potatoes. The potatoes were good.
It's very good.
That is very, very good. And I love the meat.
I love that.
I actually like the beef when it's got a little scorch to it because you get a little bit of that charred flavor.
That is delicious.
It's got a little bit of seasoning and a little spice to it too.
That is so good. I would definitely.
So live food review. This one gets top ratings. This is very good.
Very good. And I wish I knew.
I wish I had more of these.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you right offhand what other combinations
well, I know they had a chicken parmesan.
Some
of them might be bigger too, though.
This was a lower calorie one.
Yeah,
and I mean it is good.
They had chicken parmesan. I know that they had chicken Alfredo.
We'll have to.
They had some fajita one, I think. I don't know. It's really good though. We'll have to definitely try more.
Yeah, we'll try more of these. That's totally good, and it was so easy to make, and I don't think it was expensive at all.
Want to know? John said, "Who do we think's going to win?" I think Wendell's going to win.
I'm thinking Dominic or Wendell. Dominic. I think Dominic has a very, very good chance of winning,
unless they turn against him.
Yes.
Unless the other tribe members turn against them, I think they have a pretty good chance.
How did you like Roseanne last night? I really liked it. It was good. That guy that's on there, that's Dan's friend, I can't think of his name on there.
He was in Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy, yeah, we're used to seeing him in Grey's Anatomy, and he's lost some weight. Did you think
he lost
weight?
it during Grey's Anatomy and lost a lot of it, but he also aged quite a bit in Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
From way back when it started to now, he's
right.
aged. Of course, we've all aged.
We've all aged, yeah, but he had gotten a little pooch on his stomach, like
and his face was filled out of him. Now he's much
really thin, but he looks good. I thought he looked good.
Yeah, they can draw those finales after 3 hours. Honestly, I like the 2 hour actual episode. The reunion thing is like I could give it or take it. It doesn't matter to me. It's kind of fun to see what they look like now that they've been out for a while and they've gained some of their weight back and they're all fixed up. And I like to see them when they're all fixed up.
Some of them look better. It's funny because some of them look better on the island with no makeup and their hair, just plain hair. And
then they get overdone for the show.
They put too much eye makeup on and the eyelashes and all that, and they actually look better just on the island. Mitch wanted to know if we got the box. Did you actually go to the PO box?
I did not go to the PO box.
Okay. We went yesterday and we didn't have anything. We had some coupons from Jean, and then today they didn't go. Yeah, Kevin and Ashley had to go. She had to. What did she have to do? Get fingerprinted?
Yeah, for her. Student teaching next time.
Yeah, she had to show her social security card and she had to get fingerprinted, make sure she doesn't have a record or anything, so that she can
work with kids.
Yeah,
of course she's been working with kids for a year.
With kids, yeah, she's working with kids right now every day.
Marcia wants to know why I don't like to go outside. I don't know. I don't mind going outside if it's not super hot. When it starts getting hot and humid here, though. It's just miserable. Sounds gross. I'm a free sweater. I sweat very easily. So when it's hot outside, I start getting my head's all wet, my face is all sweaty, and I can just be standing outside and get that way without doing anything. So I don't know. I've never been, even when I was a kid, I didn't really like to be outside very much.
No, and it's funny because his dad has a green thumb.
He loves to be outside.
He has a beautiful yard, and they have all kinds of plants and trees, and his dad has beautiful flowers, and Kevin's like his mom. His mom likes to Morgan mentioned painting her fingernails. His mom likes to paint her fingernails, and she likes to read Harlequin romance novels and stuff like that, and so Kevin likes to read a lot too.
Yeah, I'm just I was a computer geek and a reader, so growing up, so I've just always stayed inside.
Some of the rest of Elf Dog said that some of the recipes could be cooked in the microwave. We looked on this one. This one specifically said to make it in the pan.
And you know why I don't think it would be as good in the microwave either, because you wouldn't get that crispy the little char on there. Which,
but
like
some
I said,
of them probably you can put in the microwave.
Yeah,
just not this one.
Probably like the chicken and pasta. The chicken Alfredo you can probably do in the microwave because you don't need that to get.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Beef thing with a little char.
I love this. This is going to have to go in our favorites box.
It's really, really good.
This is good. And it's funny because we didn't do a review of it, so when we do our favorites video, people are going to be like, well, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Because you didn't do a review
We'll have to mention, we did it in the live stream.
Yeah.
Give people an excuse to watch the live stream.
Yeah.
Mistress said she got an email saying that it was delivered. So.
Oh, good. Well,
so I'm sure it's at the P.O. box.
I
got jury duty tomorrow, possibly. Maybe. I got a call. So.
You don't know. You should call.
I should call.
You should do that while we're on here live. You should have the phone and have it on. You should have it on, and so everybody can hear whether Kevin has jury duty. Look how big this piece of meat is.
I know. I've got a couple of them, and it's very tender.
I hope he doesn't have jury duty, but it hasn't been any big deal when he's gone.
So I can go down, and while I was getting I could go down there afterwards. We haven't watched American Idol for quite a while.
Mm-mm. That piece of meat was huge. I'm telling you, we're going to buy this again.
Violet said Roseanne used to have good Halloween episodes, and Home Improvement did too.
I wonder if they'll make sure they do a good Halloween episode.
If it comes by, I'm sure they will.
Oh, I think it will, yeah. I definitely think it will.
I remember Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. We used to watch that together.
We did. I'm hoping there's no spoilers in this. I don't think I'll give spoilers of this. Dan in Roseanne, John Goodman. He seems like some of the times when he's acting, it's very, very forced. So I'm not going to say what was going on, but he was in the basement of the house, and I don't know that whole thing. It seemed
you
like
haven't been impressed with him.
It seems like he was just going over the top for the part. I don't know, almost like he was about to have a heart attack down there, and
he did act like he.
And it was like it's just so
too.
high. I mean, it's
when
like
they
he
were
wasn't.
in the basement,
it wasn't normal reaction. It was just weird. I don't know.
I know. I agree with you completely because I did think the way that he was acting, you thought that he was going to have a heart attack. I agree with you completely.
It was weird. But anyway.
And they hardly showed Becky at all, your favorite.
They did a few times.
They did a few times, but not a lot. Mitch, that sounds like a good place to be. Any plans to see the Han Solo movie?
I don't know. We still haven't seen the Avengers movie yet.
No.
It's definitely been out long enough to where it's not going to be too crowded. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll definitely watch it. Will I wait? Will I hang around and wait until it comes out to where I can watch it on TV? Maybe.
Now that we have a bigger TV, Kevin doesn't care if he waits until it comes out.
It's no big deal. I've got surround sound and a halfway decent sized TV. I'm fine. You know which one?
We're finished at the same time.
And I have an apple to eat.
I have something else to eat. If I want to.
I've thought about going and seeing the new Jurassic movie. We saw that in the theaters last time. I have a Honey Crisp apple. I'd like to see the new Jurassic movie, but not necessarily in theaters. But if Tammy's interested in seeing it too, then we'll watch it. We can go see it in the theaters.
What did Jane want to say? It says she retracted it. That means she took it back.
She took it back.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sarah. I think you sent me a Snapchat and I haven't looked at it yet. So I will. I've just been busy. Loved your video with Jennifer. Aunt Pat said that. Thank you very much. I'm glad you watched it.
My eyes are... I cannot see that. That's too far away from me.
Did he have a heart attack in real life? That wouldn't surprise me. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. That would not surprise me at all. Roseanne was renewed for 13 more episodes to air in September.
Okay. So that would be
doing a Halloween episode.
Yeah.
John is on it. And she is going all out to make up for it this year. That is awesome.
Well, in last night's episode, they had some Halloween stuff. So they mentioned Halloween in the episode.
Angelina said, "Did you get what I wrote in the feed? What did she write? Did we miss it? We might have been talking about something else. Is there any way to go back and see what she said?"
What was it?
Angelina? Oh, do you like sandwich wraps like a healthy wrap? No, I really don't like wraps. Well, I don't like those soft tortilla shells. I just don't. Soft tortillas or those, like, they're called like flat out. And I know Morgan's in here. I know she likes them, and she likes to put peanut butter and jelly and all sorts of things on them. I just really don't like that texture.
You don't like the tortilla texture?
No,
like
I don't.
They're flat.
I don't.
Now, if you were to take that same flat and bake it where it's crispy, you would like it. Because then it'd be more like a pizza.
If it was
kind
crispy, I would like it. But I don't like that raw. I don't even like the smell of those. I think they smell nasty. So no.
Yeah, you can do. Techno said you can make risotto in the microwave. Ain't that the truth?
What is your favorite thing to cook in your air fryer?
We just really bake frozen stuff for the most part.
Frozen
fish sticks and chicken.
Frozen's all we've done, but we use it almost daily. But yeah, it's frozen stuff.
And who says she's an indoor cat? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and Kim said I worship the heat. I like the heat too. I'm one of these that complains all winter long, so I'm definitely not going to complain about the heat. Last Man Standing. What is that? I've never watched that show.
I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about it.
Okay, okay. Now we're back down to where we were. It was, yeah.
Outlast. I think I own Outlast.
Yeah.
I think I own Outlast. Sorry. I think I got it in a Humble Bundle. I think that was one of the games I've got, but I don't think I ever played it. That's kind of a scary, creepy game. And I jump on regular games. Ask Tami, I'll be sitting over there and I'll jump.
Yeah.
So that kind of game where it's intentionally trying to make you jump, I would just fall on the floor.
Look what Marcia said. Did you ever watch Everybody Loves Raymond? Your bed looks like the same bed. It is. It's amazing. We noticed that years ago. We did not choose that bed. My mom and dad bought that bed for us. Almost all the furniture in the house, I could go through and tell you, this person gave us this person gave us that. There's actually very little furniture probably that we've gone out and bought ourselves.
This dining room table. And our kitchen stuff.
Yeah, and the kitchen stuff has been our biggest purchases besides like a car or something, in the house. It's like, as far as furniture goes, this table, and the one in the kitchen. But my parents bought that bed for us. So really my point is that it's really, I guess we haven't gotten to express our tastes very much because it's somebody else's taste.
Because we like more darker, traditional, like Victorian type.
Yes.
Like these, like this kind of style.
And even in the den, our couch was my mom and dad's couch. And they got a leather couch.
Oh yeah, the one in there.
The one in there. The one in the den where we watch TV. The one in the living room was my grandmother Scott's couch. So it's been around for a long, long time.
It's been recovered, but
almost everything in the house I could point to and say, this person gave us this person gave us that. And so we really haven't gotten to express our
taste.
Our taste, as far as furniture goes. Now maybe if Ashley moves out or if Andrew and Christina were to need something and we were to give them something so that we could buy new, we might do that. But honestly,
that's what my parents did for us.
Our couch, it is the rattiest. I mean, it's fun, but it's ratty. It has Guido hair. Guido pugs shed horribly. And so I call it the hair couch because it has pug hair all over it. And then on the top where the cats lay, it has cat hair all over the top of it, which is repulsive. And then at Chapel, I don't know why, because there is a scratching post right next to the couch. Here lately, Chapel will jump up there, and it's his habit to do this
kneading his claws
with his claws. And Kevin's like, stop that. So we need a new couch, but we're not going to get one anytime soon because what's the point?
Yeah, just tear it up.
If they're just going to tear it up. So, you just have to wait 10 years for everybody to be dead.
Wait till they leave.
And then you can get a new couch.
Hi, James. Sorry, we're really behind on
I'm sorry.
So, hi, James. We haven't seen the Deadpool movie. I don't know that I've heard Celine Dion's Deadpool music video. I don't think I've seen that one yet.
No.
Christina quit doing her channel. She was making videos, and it came to the point where she wasn't going to be making much money until she made like a lot of videos. So she said it just wasn't worth taking up her time. You can go ahead and get your things. I think we answered Angela finally. Dinner, we had a Bertolli, like a bag frozen thing. It was really good.
This, and it's the Tuscan style braised beef with gold potatoes. And I need to write this down somewhere and have this in the freezer.
Yeah, because it's really, or at least some brands like that.
It was delicious.
It was really good.
Absolutely delicious.
Vicky said she enjoyed your vlog. Now we're here live.
Thank you.
Please do another video with her. James
If you have any questions, please leave them in under that video, because those are just some questions that I found on the internet, and I thought those would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just completely random stuff. But Jennifer's very interesting. She's a very interesting person, and she's had very different experiences than what I've had. So she's very interesting to talk to, and we definitely don't agree on everything. We definitely don't see eye to eye on everything. So it's interesting to talk to her, to hear her difference of opinion.
James, another live feed we did, somebody mentioned Amazing Race is going to be all Big Brother. It'll be interesting.
Yes, it will be.
Your thoughts on the royal wedding?
It's so funny, Jane, the wedding. I had not set an alarm or anything, but I could not sleep good that night. And then I woke up at was the wedding at 7? If it was at 7, I woke up at 6:30. I woke up a half an hour before it started. And so I came out in the den and left Kevin in the bed, and I watched it. And so I was able to see the people coming in. I was able to see, because I know it was on probably hours before that, but I was able to see her pull up and get out of the car and all of that. So, and I wrote down some of the names of the dresses that I liked. I liked Amal Clooney's dress. I liked, of course, Catherine's dress. She always is classy. I liked Lady Kitty Spencer's dress. It was green at the top and it was floral at the bottom. Very, very tasteful. I liked Abigail Spencer's dress. It was just it was deep blue and it had little polka dots all over it. It was really pretty. And then I wrote down one more. Serena Williams. I liked her dress for the wedding, but I did not like her dress for the reception. That's just my opinion.
Was she the tennis player?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really liked the dress for the wedding. It was like a cream color dress. I just didn't like what she changed into for the reception. So.
Let's see. If somebody told you to each cook something, your best social, a dish or dessert, no matter what it is, what would it be? I'd probably make fried chicken because I enjoy making fried chicken. What would you cook?
What do you mean?
Well, if you had a dish you had to make for a gathering or something, what would you make?
Like a meat or anything?
The meat, anything.
I would probably make a side dish. Probably baked macaroni and cheese or something like that because it's simple.
Morgan says she's not a big fan but she likes flat tortillas. Spread a little maple syrup on it. Of course, you're from Canada. Of course you got the maple syrup on it.
Morgan's
and
good.
Grilled on a waffle maker. That sounds good.
Did you watch the finale of The Middle? We've never watched The Middle. Never seen it, but I would like to. I've heard it's really good.
Is it Angelina?
Angelina, did you cut your grass?
I have to cut my grass once a week from probably mid-May, maybe even early. Actually, I probably started in early May, didn't I?
Yeah, you started early.
So from early May until about mid to late July, I have to mow it every week. And then once July hits, it kind of dries out so it doesn't rain as much, so I don't have to mow it as much.
Right.
And then usually rain picks back up, and sometimes in August I'll have to mow it like every 2 weeks or so.
Right.
And I don't let it get too long, because if it gets too long, then it just clogs up your lawnmower, and it takes forever to mow the stupid thing. It just takes forever.
What unconventional food combos do you both enjoy?
Peanut butter mayo is probably my only weird one.
Morgan, I don't eat anything weird at all. I don't eat anything unconventional. Do I eat
I'm trying to think if you eat anything strange. No, not really.
I don't. I really, really don't. I'm very...
boring. as far as our food.
Basic,
I'm boring too.
Yeah,
And,
I really am.
And it's not like I eat peanut butter and mayo all the time anyway. That's just something maybe maybe once or twice a year I might make me one of
he
those.
doesn't eat it very often because it's fat.
It's just so full of fat.
Paris, thank you. It's funny. Your name is Paris and you're from Australia. I'm going to Disney in Florida for the first time ever during Halloween week
That'll
this
be
year.
neat.
What was your favorite restaurant or snack there or ride? Oh, we could go on and on and on about Walt Disney World. Okay. If you're going to be at the Magic Kingdom. You absolutely have to go to Gaston's Tavern and get one of the cinnamon rolls.
Yep.
The cinnamon rolls are the size of this napkin.
This big around.
Not even
and this tall.
kidding. And
you can watch our videos of the last time we went, and we had one.
Yes,
so.
you need to look up those. Because we make sure that is like the highlight of our day. I mean,
we makes us, we go there. We rush to go there instead of rushing to a ride in the morning.
Yes, that makes us very happy. Yes,
and we eat one each, but it lasts us until I think we said this last week.
Yeah, we did.
But it lasts us until probably 2 in the afternoon. Probably.
Yeah, we really don't.
You would think you would eat a lot at a theme park, and we do eat junk, but we don't eat a lot. Mm-hmm. And we walk 20,000 steps in a day easily anyway. So you end up walking most of it all anyway.
My feeling is,
and you're sweating it
this
off.
is just me. I truly, with all my heart, believe if you're going on vacation, you need to have fun.
To treat you. Yeah, don't be stressing out about it all the time.
You don't need to be. That's the last time, the worst time to try to watch your calories. That's just a wet blanket. That is a total bummer when somebody's on vacation and they're watching their calories or they're just worried about your diet. Well, you go on vacation to go on vacation from everything. You can go right back on that diet when you get back home. But for while you're out, enjoy it because you're only going to be there. Yeah, you're only going to be there that one time. And so what's it going to hurt,
Tammy's favorite ride is the Haunted Mansion.
I love the Haunted Mansion. There's a lot of other rides that I like too.
I pretty much like every ride.
I do too.
There's really not any ride there that I think unless the wait time's relatively short, the Snow White
the
Mine Train, it's okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's worth riding once. But if it's like a 2-hour wait like it was the last time we went, it's just not worth it. If you can fast pass it.
Because it's a fast ride.
It is. It's kind of boring. It's just nothing really going on with it.
It's not.
I like the whatever that runaway. I can never remember the name of it. That runaway mine car next to the Splash Mountain thing.
Yeah.
I like it better than the Snow White one.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, it's much more entertaining and it's much more fun. And you got to hold your hands up when you're riding the roller coasters. At least you got to hold up. It's fit. You at least got to hold your hands up like this, where you're not holding the bar.
Right.
Tim Allen's in the Last Man Standing. I was thinking that was Tim Allen, but I couldn't remember for sure. I've just never watched it.
Yeah.
Angelina, I have heard of an electric mower. I don't think I would ever get one. It's just as easy to put some gas in there and go.
Almost all of my furniture came from my sister. Yeah, I think that's normal, just to pass stuff on.
Especially when you're first starting.
And we've given a lot of stuff to Andrew and Christina. Yeah. So I think that's normal.
Do royal wedding reports.
Lord and Lady Kipling Sherman before Megan and Blue. Yeah, Tony, we are a Lord and Lady Kipling for sure. It would have been nice to have been there, but we've been to Windsor and we loved it. And I heard some people on the radio saying that, oh, it's always rainy there and it's always gray. And they had this beautiful day and Meghan and Harry and the skies were blue. And I'm thinking, when we went, we've had wonderful weather. Each time that we've gone to the United Kingdom, we have had excellent weather. The skies have been blue. The weather's been nice.
We got rained on once each trip.
I think people don't know when to go, and they're going at the wrong time of year, and that's why they complain. If you're going to go to the United Kingdom, you should totally go at the end of May. It's really the best time to go, and you will see the best of the United Kingdom.
Christopher says that Coke in your water bottle.
No, no, that's funny. No, but I guess it does probably show
It
up
does
that way
look
on
like it.
camera.
It's grape.
It's grape. It's that grape value grape water packet.
Leslie, I love apples. I could eat an apple as long as the Honeycrisp apples are still in season and they're halfway decent size. I'll keep eating them. But they're so daggone expensive. I try to get them on sale, but you can only buy so many apples and they stay fresh. So I like to buy like 10 to 12 at a time when they're on sale, and they're gone in a week. And then by the time I go back to get more, they're off sale, and then they're up to $2.99 a pound
You just
again.
have to eat the cost. Healthy Instead said try Mexican candy. We've tried a lot, and
We have tried some.
My favorite. I have a playlist that says, I think it says Tasting Texas and Mexico. But my favorite that I've tried is those round. I think they have a rose on them, and they might even be called rose something. But they're like marzipan or peanut. They're wonderful. They're only this big, but I could eat like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do we ever try the Blue Diamond dark chocolate almonds, or could we try? We've tried some Blue Diamond.
Yeah, I don't know if we've tried the dark chocolate almonds or not. We've tried a lot of Blue Diamond.
Yeah, I don't know if we tried those.
I would have to search the channel. I'll write those down though. We love that Blue Diamond brand. I think Mona's the one that got us started on that.
Did you ever watch the Hans Zimmer live from Prague on Netflix?
No.
If not, I would like to send you the Blu-ray if you think you can watch it.
I have not watched it. Is it not on Netflix anymore? If it's on Netflix, I can watch it.
Yeah, if it's on Netflix, we can watch it, and we don't own a Blu-ray player.
Yeah. And it might be on YouTube too. You never know. You can find things on YouTube that you wouldn't think.
That's true. Here's another Dunn.
Is that Andrew? That's Andrew.
Yep.
Andrew.
Posey Dunn.
It's Poseidon.
It's Poseidon, but it always looked like Posey.
Poseidon, if you are still in here, say hi again to us.
Yeah, it takes us a while to work our way down because we talk.
Because Andrew's never in here, so that's rare that you're getting Andrew in the chat.
Thank you, Juan. We really appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy watching us.
Andrew, it's 6:30, so Andrew's usually eating dinner, and Gavin and Amelia and Christina stopped in today, and I asked Gavin, I said, "Are you going to go home?" He read me a book today, a Clifford book, and I said, "Are you going to go home and play your game?" And he told me no, that he had to wait for Daddy because he has deleted that game. Like,
my goodness, Christ!
Because
they were probably 95% done. I think
Christina said they got like 100% done, and he deleted it again.
See, there should
be a button or something.
There should be. This is what I think. This was the.
So we'll tell him what game it is.
Andrew could probably type it in quicker because he is still in here.
Oh, he is.
It is the Lego. It's a Lego game. Well, Lego games are made for kids. So if you've got a Lego game, that company should say there should be some way to lock that to where the kid can't accidentally delete it.
Yeah.
Because Gavin's, he's young. He's going to get in there and just push the button and keep going. He's not going to. Yeah. He's not going to pay attention to that warning that says, "Hey, you're about to delete your game."
Yeah, Gavin's going to be 5 in July.
Yeah. So there should be a way to lock that out. That should be a feature.
And Christina said that it just tears him all.
It kills him because
he's worked.
He's worked so hard.
Poor little thing.
Have we done a taste test of Diet Coke and other store brands diet? It seemed like we did that at some point now.
We've done like Coke Zero and other.
We've tried that. If you do a search for
but we haven't been drinking Coke here recently, so we haven't been buying any Coke at all. Yes, ma'am.
Try the pepper.
The pepper. Oh, you can have the salt and pepper.
Yeah,
we didn't even use it.
You can put them both up.
Yeah, that meal didn't take anything.
Was it good?
It was absolutely delicious, and I think you would have liked it.
I think I probably answered this after you saw it, but I don't think I would be interested in getting electric mower because
No.
They always tend to, anything battery powered tends to just not be as powerful.
The bleeding hearts. I think it's gotten bigger. I think
It's definitely growing. I don't think it's going to bloom this year.
No,
I think
it'll
next
bloom
year.
next year.
Because they bloom really early spring around here, so I don't think it'll bloom this year.
I think it'll be next year, but when it blooms, I will make sure to show you.
And the bulbs haven't done anything, but I didn't expect them to do much anyway. She's playing Psycho music.
It sounds like she's watching Psycho. What are you watching?
I'm watching Makeup.
Makeup. But then they're playing Psycho.
What is that guy's name? Jeffrey.
It's
Tati.
No clue.
Usually it's Jeffrey Star. Is that his
I have
name?
no clue. That guy's weird.
His skin is like perfection. He's like a Barbie doll, okay? He has no blemishes whatsoever on his skin.
He doesn't look real.
He doesn't look real. He totally doesn't look real. He looks amazing.
If you could construct your wedding cake, what would it look like? What flavor of cake, frosting, and fillings? Man, I would
Cake.
Sarah asked that. If I could do a wedding cake, I'm pretty boring. I would literally have, as long as it's a baker cake, I don't care.
White.
It has to be a white cake, white frosting,
Yeah.
none of that cheating fondant stuff either.
No.
I want buttercream, bakery, frosting.
I completely agree. I'm with him. 100%.
Because we've had cakes with fondant in it before, and the texture is just so
Jennifer ordered
tough.
one for Jesse and Sydney,
Yeah,
my nieces, years ago, and it was odd.
And
I
I
think
just didn't
she
like
paid
it.
a fortune for it.
I think it's. I think I don't like it because it's. I mean, I want a frosting that's going to melt in your mouth. You know,
Right.
I don't want a frosting that's.
You have to chew.
That's thick. If you're thick enough to fold it and knead it and place it in a flat sheet, I don't want it.
Dry cereal is strange to me. I would have said that.
It depends on the cereal too, though.
When I was a kid,
I don't know where I'm at.
it would have never occurred to me, except for Fruit Loops. Now, I've always eaten Fruit Loops plain. Well, I mean, I eat them in milk, but I mean, I had eaten them as a kid just plain.
I think we're 2 pages behind now. So.
Oh gosh, okay. But nowadays, frosting. Cereal without the milk is fine with me. As a matter of fact, I have some in here right now.
Yeah,
So,
you haven't got it out yet.
I haven't gotten it out yet. I'm good.
Wish you could do a video like the one you did with your sister. With who?
With who, Sheila? Who would you want me to do it with?
Hopefully not me, because I don't want to answer those questions. I don't want you to know how old I am.
He's just joking. In case you all don't know, who do you think will win Survivor? We think Dominic or Wendell. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Wendell.
Disney princess. What's your favorite Disney princess?
Who is your favorite Disney princess?
Who's your favorite Disney what?
Princess. Ashley's is Belle.
Is yours Belle, Ashley, still? Ashley likes Belle.
I like Ariel.
Yeah.
See, one of my favorites isn't a princess, though. I like Alice, and she's not a princess.
She should be a princess.
She
I
should
like
be.
Merida a lot because I think her accent is
Oh, and
Meredith.
what was that in
brave.
Brave?
Brave.
Yeah. I was going to say Bravo for some reason.
Sleeping Beauty. I like Aurora.
Oh, I don't like her.
You don't like Aurora? She's not boring.
She goes to sleep. I don't think she does
The whole movie is she's asleep.
She prances through the whole forest and then she falls asleep.
That's true.
She's
Now,
beautiful.
Maleficent
She's
is
beautiful,
cool.
though. She's beautiful.
Anybody can be pretty. That doesn't mean they're cool.
Do you think the guy from Kentucky will win? I can't
No.
imagine them.
No, I do not think he'll win
I don't
because he has been very bizarre, and they might just be editing it that way. But he's gone off the rails, and he's just
Nobody really trusts him.
nobody trusts
so.
him right now, and that's his own fault
Yeah.
that they don't trust him right now. He comes out every tribal council. He just wants to spill the beans, and he says everything that's in his head. No, I don't think he'll win. When is the next grocery haul? We do grocery hauls every Monday.
Mondays. So you schedule those? I don't even know.
Did you see Megan and... No, I didn't. You already have souvenir. Yes, you're right. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I do. No, I didn't know they stayed there. So that's very
That is
interesting.
cool.
I had no idea that they stayed there.
They didn't know where to look.
A lot of people have talked about that here. How the sermon, how passionate he was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
See, Kevin didn't watch it at all. Yes.
Fast food restaurant.
But see, that's normal here. Those kinds of sermons are completely normal here. So
That was probably reserved for some of them.
yeah, it was. It totally was.
What's your favorite fast food restaurant? Fast food restaurant? Culver's is pretty good. I do like Culver's. Chick-fil-A is good.
Thank you
Wendy's
very
is
much,
always good, too.
Susan. I appreciate that, Susan. I wish you could do a video with Ashley like you did with your sister.
Huh.
I would totally do one with Ashley. If you have some ideas for questions, then leave them below in that video. That way, they'll all be in one place. And I don't mind doing a video with Ashley at all. I don't think she would mind. Like a mother-daughter type thing, I don't think she would mind that.
Gummy tacos. I don't know that I ever had a gummy taco.
Never had one. Do you think some of your obsessive calorie focus can promote eating disorder tendencies in others who watch? I think if people have, I think people need to be responsible for themselves. I think people, this might not be a popular opinion, but I think from the comments, adults watch me. I do not get a lot of kids that watch me at all. And normally, the people that comment about the calories in the food are adults. So I think each adult has to be responsible for themselves. And I think if they know that they have triggers or that they have problems with certain things,
They probably don't want to watch.
they shouldn't watch. Period. Just like if I was an alcoholic, well then I'm not going to go in a bar. I'm just not going to do that.
Or watch videos of people drinking.
Right, because I know that that would be a problem for me. So I think that those people have to be responsible for themselves. I do not feel responsible for them. Put it that way. I just don't.
And you get a lot of comments about calories. Honestly,
I'm responsible for me.
And the reason we even do calories is because
well, that's how we lost
we lost weight watching
Yeah.
calories.
We
look
were
at calories.
obese. We were morbidly obese.
So we watch calories,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we do. Some people watch carbs, some people watch fats, some people watch nothing. You know, it's just
that's just something that we do. And so, but there are other review channels where I'm sure you could go to those channels and they probably don't talk about the calories at all.
they just talk about the food.
Yeah. And when people come here, I'm going to say this has so many calories in it just because that's what's important to me.
Yeah, that's what we watch.
Yeah. Have we been to New Jersey?
Never been.
No.
No.
Thank you for your Disney tips. Listen,
Yeah.
we could literally...
We could spend a whole 2 hours just talking about Disney.
We could talk about Disney, and we could talk about each park, and we could talk about which park is our favorite and which park is our least favorite. And we've never been to any water parks because
No, we don't want to spend our time in a water park.
we don't. We had a pool for so many years that we're not interested in even going swimming. We have never been swimming at the parks before, just because when we're there, we want to be there in the park all day long, every day.
Went to Disney Sea in Tokyo.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we
That's
already
very
answered her.
cool. I just got back from Disney World and they have a new pineapple upside down cake with Dole Whip that was amazing.
Somebody mentioned that last week and it sounds really good.
It does. Have you
Armenian.
tried Armenian food? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we have tried Armenian food. I wonder what kind of food that is. Like, does it have... Like, can you name something that's specifically Armenian?
Because we've had some desserts that were from different countries. So
look what Ainer said.
I know Amelia says hi,
Amelia
Papa.
says hi, Papa. She's so sweet. She's a little turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin took his shoes off when he came over.
She wanted to take hers
She
off.
wanted to take hers off. And I had literally just mopped the floors in here. And so I was like, I didn't want her to step. I didn't want Gavin to do it. But Gavin was really good about jumping from carpet to carpet. I didn't want her to step on the floors because it has that chemical. You know, I use those Swiffer wets. And I don't want her feet to have that chemical on there. And she has that, what's it called on her skin? Rosacea? No, that's not it.
Like
What's
that.
it called?
Something like that.
She gets breakouts, and I do not want any
Right.
chemicals to touch her
Yeah.
feet. So I was like, you have to keep your shoes on. And she didn't understand that, but
Fried Oreos. We've made
deep
fried Oreos.
Yeah, we've deep fried Oreos.
T-shirts with Lord and Lady Kipling. Great American Read. I've never watched that.
No.
They're listed in the top 100 books.
And we answered about Armenian food.
Yeah.
If you guessed it would be awesome if you could try the peanut butter puffin cereal.
I've seen that. That's like
Peanut butter puffins.
I've seen the
Somebody
puffin
else
cereal.
I think has to try. And I think it's in the healthy section.
Puffins, yeah, I think it is too. Now that you mentioned it.
Who said that?
Amy.
Amy. See, and a lot of times, let me just say this right now. A lot of times, people will request things and want us to try things, and we just can't find them here sometimes. I mean, a lot of times I'll have things on a list for a month before I'll cross it off and be like, I'm not finding this. So it's just not in this area. De La Rosa, that was it. That is my favorite Mexican candy, De La Rosa, and they sell them in Walmart in like a 4-pack, and you don't even know how many times I've been tempted to buy it. The only reason I haven't is because I know I would eat them all. I literally would eat them all. I have no self-control when it comes to those. They're amazing. Somebody said hi to Andrew. Violet said hi to Andrew.
Laura said it's the first time they've been in come to live chat, so thank you. I'm glad
Thank
you're
you,
here.
Laura. And Petey's here. Glad to see you, Petey.
Where did the shell on the corner of your fence come from?
It was my mom and dad's.
Yeah,
and
it's just kind of stayed
and
around.
it's been around since I was a kid. I have no idea where they got it. It could have been my grandmother Scott. Actually, that was grandmother Scott's. That was grandmother Scott's shell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's an old shell.
Yeah, that's just like
Lego. Andrew answered Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars.
Should you? You're more than welcome to donate. You don't have to by any means. If you feel the urge to donate, then please do so. It'd be awesome.
Yes, I have been following all the Sweets and Snacks Expo. I wish I knew about these expos because I would love to go. And I wonder, Kevin was saying, because I told him, I said, that's right up our alley. I mean, we would get into that. I'm wondering, could I film? Would they mind if I film? Could I like vlog it if I went to one of those? And I'm also wondering about how expensive the tickets would be. Of course, we would have to get there. So like this expo, there's Sweets and Snacks Expo. I think it's in Chicago right now. And we would have to, get there and so buy tickets and all that. But I totally think it would be worth it because if we went, then I would, if I had known about it, like I could have planned other things to do in the area. But I'm wondering if I could actually vlog it. I know they take pictures, but I think it would be awesome to go to one of these expos. If I need to look up and see like when is the next one and how far away it is. But see, I never know to do stuff like that. But I think Kevin and I would absolutely love that. But yes, I have been following the food and I cannot wait for all the new Oreos. I've seen pictures of all that stuff. And I'm glad you brought that up because I tend to get, because you all are so wonderful, I'm not complaining, but I tend to get many different people sending me the same pictures of the same things that are coming out, and I've actually already seen it. But I appreciate it. But yes, I've seen all of that.
Jay, hello, and Renee, hello. Healthiness says dudes tried dog food, and somebody said I think they already tried Walden Farms.
Yeah,
that and Cedar Lane. Yeah, Jane, I've had my dog food. Thank you very much.
You are right on, Jane.
Halo Top recipe.
The new Halo Top recipe.
I don't know that we've seen any new ones.
I haven't seen any new Halo Tops.
Yeah.
You mean like some people have said that they've come out like they were like lower calorie and now they're higher calorie, honestly, unless I had them side by side, I don't think I'm going to be able to tell much a difference. And if they're only like 60 calories difference, like from one vanilla to the next, I really don't think you're going to be able to tell much of a difference.
Yeah.
I truly don't.
Brenda said she misses the reading, the story time. Thank you.
You know, I do too, and it's just one of those things. And I know other people have channels dedicated to books, and I think the reason why, I think Kevin said it best. We were talking, and he said, "Yeah, but if their channel gets shut down, then their channel is only books. Their channel is nothing else but books. If my channel gets shut down, it's all my grocery hauls and vlogs. It's vacations.
House.
It's food reviews. It's everything.
And the lunchtime
they do.
review channel.
The lunchtime review channel is connected to this channel, so it would get shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, it wasn't worth risking this whole channel getting shut down just so I could read books.
It's just not worth taking a chance.
Yeah, but we did keep them all. I do have them all. So fondant is for looks.
Yeah, it is for looks, but then you got to eat the cake. I mean, you can't just make the. That's just like putting. I mean, if you want it to look good, you could just put Rice Krispie treats and fondant, and never have any frosting. Do you hear Laurel or Yanny? I don't know what that is.
Somebody sent me that. I heard Laurel. I think it's all a big joke. Kevin has no clue what you're talking about.
No idea.
I think it's all a big. I think they're changing it. I totally think they're changing the audio. I do not believe it's the same thing. I don't. I do not believe it.
Aurora is Violet's favorite.
I love Cinderella. Off the rails. You can't win. Timmy, do you have a favorite perfume?
Yep, none.
I used to use perfume. I used to have favorites. It was called Estee Lauder Youth Dew, and that was my favorite. And it was absolutely wonderful. And honestly, when it ran out, I just quit buying it. It was.
There was the kind you bought one. We bought a special bottle and everything. It was the Anne Rice.
Oh, it was, yes.
It was like some vampire.
And I've kept
wasn't vampire blood, but it was something, something.
It was an Anne Rice perfume. She used to have her own store, an Anne Rice store. And
that smelled really good.
It smelled a lot like the Estee Lauder Youth Dew. I think that's why I liked it so much. But that was my favorite. Yeah, I just didn't buy any more.
Blind taste tests. We'll always be doing blind taste tests. It's just a matter of
blind taste tests are harder to do because I have to get somebody else involved.
Yeah.
Because
we can't just go in there and just do it.
Yeah, because normally I like to have two of us there for blind taste tests. I'd rather not just have one person. I like to have two of us. That means somebody else has to be here to hand it to us, or and so that's why you don't see those as frequently. But yes, there will be some.
And Penny, I think I like Tangle too. Tangle is one of my favorite Disney movies.
I love
that and
music.
Brave. I probably like that and Brave the best. Those are probably my best too.
I love the music in Tangled. Pocahontas. I think I've only seen Pocahontas one time.
I don't even know that I've seen all of Pocahontas.
We saw it one time, I think.
Did we?
One time.
I don't think I've ever saw all of Peter Pan either. So
years and years.
What is that day?
I love Peter Pan. Of course.
Are we going to go back to Disney? I'm sure we will at some point in time. Right now, we've got Guido, and we hate to ask Ashley to stay with Guido and all that.
Because I think if we went to Disney, I think Ashley
she would want to go with us.
So we don't have anybody to watch Guido, because my aunt has watched Guido in the past, but she can't do that anymore because you have to physically lift him up on the bed.
Yeah.
You have to lift him up on the bed. You have
lift
to
him
take
down
him off the bed.
Pick him up, put him on the couch.
Yeah.
Put him down from the couch.
It's just...
He's like lugging luggage around.
Yeah, so somebody has to stay home with Guido, and so right now that's the reason why we didn't go. It's just because we don't have anybody to watch Guido.
Sarah said she'd love to see a mother-daughter tag.
Sarah, if you leave some questions for me and Ashley on that video that Jennifer and I did, I don't think Ashley would mind doing that at all.
And Susan said thank you for answering.
You're welcome, Susan. I'm glad you asked the question. I appreciate the opportunity to let you know how I feel, and I know everybody's not going to agree with me, but that's okay. We're all different, and we don't all have to agree.
Joanne said she appreciates trying all these foods and giving all the nutritional facts.
Oh, good.
At least at the end, if you're interested in the other stuff, like the fat content and the carbs and all that stuff, Tami always takes a picture of the nutritional information at the end and the ingredients, don't you?
Yeah.
So if you're ever interested in the other stuff, we mentioned calories, but all the other stuff is there. So
the carbs and all that.
Yeah, everything's there.
Sue said she's going to church. I wondered about.
We mentioned that last
Wednesdays,
week. How many people don't come because of Wednesday?
Right, because it's church time. Oreo O's. Hello. The video's up.
Golden Oreo.
Video is up. Video's up. This is what I brought after our healthy
you were
meal.
you were going to eat them, but you never did that.
I haven't. But now that I've got it with.
We're still 2 pages behind.
See, I try not to get started because I can't stop.
That blames us for the wafer addiction. Those the Vortman's wafers, those are so good.
Those are awesome.
All different needed, yeah.
Yeah, Kim Morgan said something too.
Love Disney chat. We could do it, but then we would literally have to ignore all of you.
We would, because we could
if
start
we
talking
if we just do a
Disney.
Disney, literally, we couldn't answer any questions because it's hard. You see how far behind we are now.
Oh, are we that far behind?
Yeah, we're 2 pages behind.
Okay.
So we're behind now. So you can imagine what it would be like if we're doing Disney. We literally just have to ignore you all.
Thank you, Joanne. I've actually gained weight, but thank you.
Do we have a Disney? It seems like we have a Disney kind of like a tips and tricks kind of.
We've put our thoughts and stuff like
thoughts
that.
on Disney
After each trip, I think.
Yeah. So if you want something like a little bit of a thoughts on Disney, you could go find those.
You could be a travel agent. Renee said.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Favorite joke? I don't have any. I'm sure
I
it's
don't
some
hear any
cheesy dad
jokes.
joke. Anthony, how do you say his name?
Anthony Bourdain.
I've seen a couple of his episodes, but I haven't watched a lot of his stuff.
Okay, we have to tell them. What is that new bakery I showed you that we're getting? We're getting a new bakery in Lexington. And it's the kind of food that Mona has sent us.
Yeah, and they're not opening until after is it
Ramadan
is over. So they're it's that kind of food for
that Middle
Eastern
food.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun to walk in there.
We will go over there and see what they have. I can't wait to get that kind of food here because Mona got us started on that. And it's from Shatila, I think is the name of it. And she sent us
baklava?
this. Yeah, they have all kinds of different baklava. It's all kinds of different stuff. But Mona got us started on that because I wouldn't have known, that kind of food.
Right.
And
it's not like you can go to Kroger and buy that.
No.
Well, you can. You can buy baklava now.
Amazing food.
Yeah, it is very good. They like a lot of pistachios too, and I don't like pistachios.
But you can get a lot without pistachios.
How many different flags do we have in the back?
Not very
10?
many.
Probably 10. Probably 10 if I had to guess. Eczema.
Mediterranean style.
Eczema is what it's called.
Eczema, that's it.
Hi from Canada. Hey, Courtney. And hello, Kevin.
Lebanon. Kebabs, beef, lamb, chicken.
Yeah, see, they don't have stuff like that around
hummus,
here.
Baklava. Okay, we've done baklava. Kevin actually made baklava.
I've made baklava, yeah.
For the channel. He did a recipe video of it. So if you're interested in seeing how Kevin made it, you can see how it differs from the way that you've had it.
Were you able to find the cereal from Nature's Path?
I had a Nature's Path on there on my list.
But we haven't found it.
And I haven't found it.
The new ginger ale lemonade.
I wonder if I still have that Nature's Path on there.
Cinnamon puffin cereal is also very good.
When you said De La Rosa, that's it.
I thought it was the eczema. This kind of sounds
Haley,
similar.
that's hilarious. I don't really like marzipan. A lot of people don't. I do.
You have to like that
Almonds.
almondy cherry kind of flavor.
I almost forgot about the time difference. I'm in Washington State, so it's 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
If you could only have one flavored dessert, what would it be? For example, if you chose chocolate, it would have to be chocolate cake, chocolate ice cream, chocolate cookies. So all chocolate. Okay.
Excuse me. I didn't warn you that time. Sorry, but I tried to be
that's
quieter.
quite loud.
I tried to be quieter.
Let's think. What would our?
But see, I would say I'm going to be boring. I'm just going to say vanilla because I like just vanilla ice cream. I like vanilla cake. I like vanilla frosting. I like pretty much anything vanilla. I would have said caramel, but usually I wouldn't want caramel by itself. I'd want it with vanilla, so I'll say vanilla.
If calories don't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. We're just saying
peanut butter.
Is that? I guess, yeah.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, I guess that's a
butter.
Dessert flavor, I guess.
Yes, it's a dessert flavor. It's my dessert flavor. I get to choose that if I want. Peanut butter.
Interesting combo of food. Yeah, we just don't get things like that. Andrew said he'd like to do a dinner with the Dunns.
Andrew, you don't even know how many times people have requested that you do one of these with us.
Yeah.
We would welcome you. You know that anytime you can come over here.
You'd probably be able to.
You'll hear the doorbell ringing. Yeah, you could get here in the next 10 minutes and you could finish up this dinner with the Dunn.
I don't think he wants to get out tonight.
Let's see if you want to get out tonight, Buster.
He'd be able to sit here and actually read the screen without squinting at it.
Anytime. We would love to have dinner.
E3. I'll probably watch some of E3. I usually catch up like the end of day reports, like the summaries. That's what
is E3?
They do games and all the new electronics gaming stuff.
You play Battlefield.
I don't play Battlefield. I've never gotten into the team combat kind of games. I haven't played that. I tell you what I've been playing lately. I've been trying to get Andrew to play, but he refuses. Is Warframe. Warframe is a free game, and you're basically a space ninja. You're running around jumping. And that's what they even say. You're running around. You got guns. You got swords. They've got a sword called a Galantine sword, and it's as tall as you are. And you're swinging this sword. It's just fun. It's a lot of fun. It's grindy as can be though, because you got to keep repeating the same missions over and over again.
That's why you said you weren't recording it.
That's why I don't record it, because you'd be seeing the same thing over and over again.
Because he plays it all the time.
But I enjoy doing it, and I don't mind. And I'll get so frustrated because I'll do the same mission 10 times and not get one part that I need. So it's annoying.
Did you know the Bobo's brand is starting to make toaster pastries? I will never, ever
Bobo?
eat them. Bobos are
I don't remember those.
horrible. Those are those little.
Sorry, that reminded me of Andrew saying horrible. They're horrible.
Horrible. They make
horrible.
you, and then he says a bad word. They're Bobo's Bakery. Those are those little oat cakes, and they're just terrible.
I don't remember.
Terrible.
I've blocked them from mine. If you look on our channel under the, I think you put it in every description too, don't you?
It's in the description of every video.
Has a P.O. box in it.
It's also on my About page. There's a P.O. box.
Yeah.
But don't feel like you have to send anything. Because
never feel obligated to send anything to us.
If you go to Chicago, then you have to stop in Michigan. I'm only 4 hours from Chicago. I think there would be so much to do in Chicago. And that's, like I said, that's where that expo's at. And it would be neat to find when is the next expo going to be? And, is
that where it's at, Chicago?
It's in Chicago. Because that's why I said, if we had known about it, we could have gone, we could have planned things to do in the area,
right.
Do you know who lives in Chicago? Jennifer Ross.
Oh, yeah.
They live in Chicago.
Yeah, we wouldn't be going to their neighborhood. They live in mansions.
Do you think the UK food packaging traffic lights helps over the pond?
I've never noticed do they have traffic lights on there? See, we probably...
We've seen... we have not... We don't pay any attention to it.
Yeah, I've probably seen it and not thought anything about it, honestly. But that's a neat idea.
It is a neat idea. If Poseidon is Andrew, say yes to him having dinner with the Dunns, please. Yes, Poseidon is Andrew. Yeah. That is Andrew.
It's Posey Dunn is what it looks like every time I see it.
I saw Halo Top like ice cream shop. Yeah, they opened an ice cream shop in California. I know. I'm like, Kevin, not much of an outside person. I have terrible back pain. Yeah, Leslie, I'm sorry that you have back pain.
And for me, honestly, I hate to say it, it's just laziness on my part.
Leslie's given up coffee for a while, so I can't even imagine.
Girl. Yeah, we took it up for you.
We have, Leslie, we've gotten in some bad habits with
Well,
coffee.
it started out, I wanted to get a Keurig, right? I wanted to get one just because I like a little coffee here and there. I like the idea of being able to get a cup really quick, whatever. So I wanted a Keurig. And then after I spent $100 for the Keurig, I felt obligated to use the Keurig.
Yes, because I told him if we're going to spend the money, you're going to use it.
So then I started drinking, I would get a cup a day. And then it's like, well, I still don't feel like I'm justifying spending that money. So then I bought more coffee, which is, by the way, more expense. So unless you've got, it's almost like smoking. I hate to say it. The Keurig is almost like smoking. Because you've got this coffee habit now. Not really. I could literally stop drinking coffee tomorrow.
I could too.
But to keep up this coffee habit, you have to keep buying the stupid cups, which are expensive. So anyway, it's kind of like buying somebody a pet.
But we enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I love the coffee. The Tim Hortons Technosquid. You mentioned that you can get it cheaper on Amazon.
Is he in here?
He was earlier. If you're still around, I looked on Amazon. It was like $33, so definitely cheaper than what we got it for. So I'll have to look into that.
I didn't know he was in here.
Seattle's Best. I got some of that on sale at Kroger on a manager special, and I like it a lot too. So
Brenda said that she and her husband tried a peanut butter and mayo sandwich. She said no. Could not do it.
Oh, right here.
We got one bite in, and that was all. You know what? I hope you just made one sandwich.
And split it, yeah. Because, it's an acquired taste, I guess. I don't know. But then again, are you the type that could take a spoonful of mayonnaise and just eat it by itself? Mm-mm. Because if you're not, you wouldn't like peanut butter and mayonnaise. I could literally eat a jar of a jar of mayonnaise by itself with a spoon.
I think it's repulsive. I love it. Leslie,
I can eat butter like that too.
I put more of her clothes up today. Yes, I did. I put like a lot of her clothes up today.
Yeah, it was a huge stack. Did you get all of them off the banister? Because it was this thick.
I bought them all, and I put every one of them up.
Jacob said that he heard Yanni.
I'm telling you, they're playing a different audio track. They're doing that on purpose. It's just to get clicks.
Julie, glad you could join us. Now, you probably said that 20 minutes ago, but I'm glad you could join us.
I thought you said you deleted a lot of the book readings. Okay, so what happened was I deleted some of them. Unfortunately, I wish I hadn't. I did I did a bunch of that Katie in. Like the Katie books.
Those, yeah.
The Katie books.
That's been months ago that she took those down.
Yeah, long time ago. Because that particular author, you can tell who complained, who
put the strike against you.
Yes, you can tell who did it, okay? So it was actually that author of those Katie books. And I bought those. Were we at the British Museum? Mm-hmm. No, the National Portrait Gallery.
The Portrait Gallery.
We bought them. We started buying them at the National Portrait Gallery. I'd never seen these.
Then we ordered some more online when we got home.
Yeah, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to share these books. These are awesome.
And they're not over here. You look at least in our local libraries and stuff. They don't have any of those books. And they're very good books.
And they're excellent.
That's probably Andrew. I bet you anything that's Andrew.
Darn, if it's him, I'm gonna die.
It is him.
Oh
hold on.
Die when they see you. Go in there.
There he is.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Kevin, scoot over a little bit. Oh, that is.
There we go.
We've always people ask every single week, "Can you get Andrew? Can you get Andrew?"
I called you bluff.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
I didn't think you'd get over here that fast.
No.
I was naked.
You were. I mean, you were paying your undershirts.
At least you're
Well,
still,
Yeah.
at least you're still not naked.
I had mowed and then taken a shower.
Well, you're hot. You're
Yeah,
hot right
and then,
now.
well,
Is
I
it
just-
hot outside?
It was 90 miles an hour on the way.
Oh my gosh, you smoke it though.
Oh, yeah.
People are going to be so glad to see you.
I know it's at the end. We'll do a more.
Well,
In
we're going to
depth
be here in
We're
another
going to be
45
here,
minutes.
We're staying here till 8 o'clock. But you don't have to
Christina,
stay.
you're watching. You know,
Is she? You
yeah.
think the kids are watching?
I don't know. I know that Christina's watching to see if I make it, so.
Oh, well,
You made it.
You're putting them to bed yourself.
Oh, no. What time do they go to bed?
At 8. Yeah.
At 8 o'clock. Well, we finish at 8 because Survivor
Or
comes
10
on.
till or so. So anyway, the books, basically, the author complained
The author
she had to take them
complained.
down, and she had deleted them, and we never even thought to save them.
I didn't think to
Yeah.
save them. I wish I had. I took those. I deleted those, and I deleted the Dr. Seuss books. And,
This is the live view.
and
If you
there
want to see
was-
the live chat.
And there was one other one. See, it's too small for me to see that. There was one other book, a random book that the publishing company found, and so I deleted it. So probably 20 books total, if I had to guess, got deleted. But there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds that got saved.
Yeah.
So,
You guys are way behind.
okay.
I keep telling
I
her
know.
that.
Okay, we're going to go. I talk too much.
No,
Tami,
you're
if
fine.
you can ever please try two of my favorites, Alfred Sung, and the other is called Donna Karen Cashmere Mist. So, the
Perfumes?
perfumes.
I love cake. Yeah.
What?
You were talking about a perfume earlier,
Yeah.
and you quit using it.
Estee Lauder Youth
Why
Dew.
did you quit using it? I missed that part.
I didn't say. It was like, I don't know, it was like $45 for a bottle of it. And I decided that that was something that I didn't need. It was a luxury that I didn't have to have it. So I just quit
I
buying
didn't
it.
know if you got allergic or something.
No,
we
no,
missed
no.
that part.
No, I didn't
So.
say. It was just, it was one of those, I don't know, if perfume is something that you don't need. And so for me, I would rather have, I'm very cheap. And I decided that I would rather have the $45 than spend it on perfume.
Lisa,
That's just-
thank you very much for the donation. You always, every week you donate to us. We
Lisa
really,
donated
really appreciate it.
$20 to
Really
us.
appreciate it.
Christina, way on from now, said, what? We will wait, LOL.
Oh,
And then
good.
kids say hello. They're all
Oh,
watching.
Gavin and Amelia. Hi,
Hey.
Gavin and Amelia.
This is why I left, Gavin.
Do you have a kettle? We don't have a kettle.
Yeah, he was like, where you going?
Oh,
He's playing his game.
is he?
Yeah.
Can't wait for the review of the new Screaming Cecilia
We're
pizzas.
working on 'em.
We are working on them, yes.
I didn't know that.
They're pan.
They're pan
pizzas.
pizzas. Do you like pan pizza?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah,
Um,
but we could never get you over here, especially this time of night because you're so busy and you work and you come home and Christina has dinner ready for you, and then this is your time with Gavin and Amelia. You know,
You may come over tomorrow
this is your family time.
night. It is.
Looking forward to the monthly favorites video because we have a lot of interesting things. We have had a lot of interesting things come in this month.
Andrew, I can't even tell you how good.
That
this
was really good.
This would be one meal for you. No,
It would be because
It
it was
would
basically
be.
not even a full bowl.
No, truly, there's 2 servings.
I could have eaten a whole bunch.
Yeah, I could have eaten a whole thing of it by myself.
Well, it's only 500 and some odd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
it's very good.
I
Not
promise
that I'm
you,
counting.
I promise you, it's delicious. Another box of new. It's okay, Mitch, because we appreciate it, and I love these cereals. I'm telling you, the banana is delicious. The Oreos,
They're all really good.
they're delicious.
Leslie said she'd like to see you do it and actually do a tag.
I will do it. If you all need to write some questions on that video.
Any plans for the summer? Not really. I mean, we'll probably go a few places here and there, but nothing big. Do you still use your Fitbit? I don't. Tammy does.
I wear both Fitbits.
Leslie loves Oreos. I go crazy in your house with all the good food. That's why we have to give it all to Andrew.
Guido's snoring sounds like your stomach is growling.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
McCain's fries I tested will be on sale in the fall in the UK. Oh, well, that's good.
And in the U.S.
Because they look delicious in the ads. Did you?
And Angelina said she was at Walmart.
Oh. My parents are in Israel right now. I'm curious to hear about what they have eaten.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Sarah, when you said that, I don't know. I think you left that in a comment the other day. I thought it was interesting too. I think it would be neat, all the different foods.
Won't find anything sweeter than baklava.
I know, I love baklava.
It's very good.
You've made some good baklava.
Yeah.
Really good baklava. Like your first
It takes,
attempt.
yeah, it takes.
Your first
Do you
attempt
remember
was
that
amazing.
big tray?
I think the first one was
Yeah.
actually
food
better.
from Shatila.
Yes.
The little squares, and you and Mom loved it.
There's a
Me and
bakery.
you told them all.
There's a bakery coming to Lexington
That sells
has
that kind of
all
stuff.
the different kinds of food. So we're gonna have to
Do
go.
you think it will hurt Mondelez?
No, because it's different. It's Middle Eastern food.
I got you.
Yeah.
Leslie said this is their favorite part of the week. I'm glad. Thank you.
you. Yeah, watch the baklava video.
Yeah.
Because you can tell Kevin if you make it different. And you can make it. Kevin used pistachios, but you can make it and don't
Yeah, you can use walnuts, pecans, no nuts at all. If
The
you
only
want.
reason he used pistachios is because since the video.
Well, that's the traditional way.
Yeah, the video was going up on YouTube. We wanted to do it the traditional
Yeah.
I
way.
like pistachios.
I know you all like them. I never did. I know. I never did like them.
Do you still have a problem?
We
with
had
possums?
that. We had possums that one year, and we trapped them and got rid of them. I didn't trap them; somebody else did, and we haven't had any trouble since then. So, plus we put stuff underneath to block the house to where they can't get under there as easily. I mean, they could probably still get under there, but not as easily. So,
All there's questions from me. You need to get there.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there quick. Did we pack our bag did we take our lunch or eat there? I always ate the food there.
in school,
Yeah. But what about you?
Well, you should know. You paid for it.
I know, but Andrew ate the same thing every day. Tell him what you ate.
I don't remember.
Lunchables.
Oh yeah.
When you
Well, I
were-
mean, for elementary
For
school, it was
really,
lunch.
yeah.
Yes, you packed it. It was in a little tin. As you would expect.
Andrew wanted a Lunchable every
he
single
did eat a lot
day.
of Lunchables.
He did. He
And they
still
got in
eats
trouble.
Lunchables.
Got in big trouble for
What?
making those monstrosities. And then we had that lunch lady that walked over
You had a
and tried to force us to eat what we had created.
There was a mean
our
lunch. He
leftovers.
had a mean lunch lady. He did. He had a mean lunch lady. Truly, she was.
Well,
she was
that was when we got into. I won't say her name. I know her name. But when we went into middle school, she'd throw chairs. She
would remind you of
Crazy.
Mrs. Trunchbull on.
make you eat in silence. I mean, it was a bad.
I remember that.
She was so mean that. Do you remember this? I would get in my car with Ashley, and I came and had lunch with you
Yeah.
many times just so I could sit there. Because if she was gonna say something, I would have gone off.
She was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I would have. She never acted like that with me around.
And I took lunch for the most part until I got to high school. Then I literally would buy a candy bar and sit in the hallway and read a book.
Our high school got a Pizza Hut. When they started serving personal pans in
Pizza.
there.
Oh, that's crazy.
But you never did it, did you?
Once or twice. It was very expensive.
She can never have does that say caffeine?
Caffeine again.
Wow.
Even.
No chocolate, no coffee, no nothing.
Oh
Oh,
no, that's
Lord.
horrible.
Um,
Horrible. Tammy, what do you get at Walmart? We get everything in the world at Walmart. What is your favorite,
Okay.
least favorite style of barbecue? I like a spicy barbecue.
I did too.
What
Not
do you
super
like,
sweet.
Andrew? Sweet or spicy?
I like spicy and smoky.
Smoky.
Spicy, yeah,
Smoky
smoky.
barbecue's
I'd
good.
say my least
yeah,
favorite.
Smoky,
Like Korean barbecue, maybe.
because it's sweet.
Yeah, it's really, really.
Yeah,
really
I would
sweet.
rather not have sweet either.
Food's our least favorite food. I don't really have a least favorite food. The frozen dinners, the Cedar Lean stuff. But beyond that,
I'm drawing a blank. What's that meal you used to make? I actually loved it.
What are you talking about?
tuna casserole.
That tuna casserole. Gosh. You want to talk about nasty?
Andrew, but you
Like
ate it.
any prison movie you watch where they're in the stone cell and they throw that plate through the door. That's what it is.
Casserole.
They open the slot and the sludge comes in. That's what it is. And that's how I felt sitting there. Little fat kid waiting on dinner.
Jackie, we did watch The Wedding, and I talked about it earlier. So when you watch this tomorrow and watch the whole thing, you'll get to hear what I said. I talked about the clothes a little bit.
She made her. She took her husband to see the Aristocats in the '70s. He's never forgiven her.
Andrew loves the Aristocats. Andrew knows. Andrew, I'm sure I've told you all before. He has a terrific
I don't
memory.
know what's coming.
He can quote things. He can sing the songs.
Movies and stuff. He's really good at.
Trivia, movie trivia, Disney trivia, Nickelodeon. He is very, very good at all that stuff. You're welcome.
I don't know.
Voices.
PD,
He's good at voices.
I always liked that kind of thing. That's what I grew up with.
PD, I don't know what an Airfix model is. Do you mean like plastic, like glue together models? I don't know what an Airfix model is. I don't know what that. You'll have to tell me what that
Leslie
is.
said she missed you. Milka or Cadbury? I'm going to say Milka. Milka. How old is Andrew's little girl and boy now? You answer that.
Gavin will be 5 in July, and Amelia is 2. She will be 3 in December.
What is your favorite thing to have for lunch? Kevin, you start. What's your favorite thing?
I'm doing a different thing almost every day at lunch. So.
Just a heads up for lunchtime review tomorrow. Kevin is eating out. There will be a restaurant because I know you all like those, and Kevin likes them too. Believe me.
Yeah, I get to eat out once a week.
So there will be an eat out video tomorrow on lunchtime review.
Christina will die, but I love a good sub sandwich.
I like a good sub.
Like a good
Subway sub.
It's a light lunch. You know, I've eaten fried chicken for lunch. I've eaten, pot roast. I've eaten leftovers, and it just drags you down the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, it makes you tired.
Like a sandwich and chips, that's good.
Yeah,
that is.
I like a good sandwich. A good like a cold cuts kind of sandwich.
Yeah, you like a Jimmy John's or.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever eaten it. Yeah, I've eaten Jimmy John's. What's the place we never eaten at? We walked in and said nope and left.
They had that weird
Quiznos, where they had the hamsters in the commercials. It was disgusting.
We didn't like the hamsters.
We had one in town. It was wonderful.
You liked it?
I loved it. They had this one sandwich. It was like a prime rib type deal. It was great. But I went in there twice and they weren't wearing gloves, so I quit.
Yeah.
What does Christina and Jennifer do for an occupation?
Well, hold on. Leslie asked if there's any games they can play on their laptop. I'm sure there's like Warframe's free, but I don't know if a laptop would be powerful enough to play it. Path of Exile, they could probably do that on a laptop, probably. It's free. I'm sure there's other ones. I don't know. It depends on what kind of laptop.
Well, I've watched some of my gaming channels, and they'll companies will send them gaming laptops to play Destiny on in 1080p.
Right. Yeah, there's some pretty high-end laptops.
Well, I don't know if it's 4K. It might have been 4K.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah, I mean, but it was a very, very high.
Yeah.
There's some $3,000 laptops.
Yeah, but I doubt most people have that though.
Yeah, they just get them for free.
So what does Christina do for an occupation?
Christina is a homemaker, stay-at-home wife.
But she does have a degree.
She does have a degree, and she's also teaching my children.
Christina was in nursing and
certified medical assistant.
That's
what she did.
She worked for a doctor here in town. And she once they had kids, she decided that she wanted to stay at home. She wanted to be at home with her kids.
And childcare is ridiculous.
It is. It's almost you'd almost have to make.
We utilized my mother for the first 2 years of Gavin's life. I mean,
if you want to do childcare though, you almost have to make.
You miss it, don't you?
You almost have to make $25,000-$30,000 a year just to be paid for the daycare to make it worthwhile.
He was getting ready to go down the steps to leave today, and he said, "I want a hug," and he just hugged me. And I
pick him up, and what does he say to me? I farted.
He did. He literally said
I picked him up. I said, give me a hug. He said, I farted. And I went.
They take turns sleeping in our room. It's Gavin's night and Amelia's night.
Oh, well, that's a good way to do it.
And I told him, well, it's Amelia never wakes up, so it's a way of getting a night.
Right. That's a good idea.
So I told Gavin, well, I want a night too. I want to get in the mix. My night, your night, Amelia's night. And he goes, we're not doing that crap. Don't know where he gets this stuff from, I promise. But he's like, we're not doing that crap.
That's funny. He's very, very smart. He's sensitive, smart, very loving little boy. And Amelia is wild. She's wild.
And she's got that crazy hair too.
She's fearless. Yeah, she has little ringlets.
She looks like her head's on fire.
Ashley had them when she was little.
We've been swimming at Jennifer's a lot here lately, and Amelia doesn't want to be touched. She just wants to go.
Yeah, and she can't swim.
Just go, and she can't swim. She just wants to be. Just let her go.
And
You have to tell her no.
and she gets
nuts.
mad when you don't. It seemed like
she'll be on one side of the ladder getting ready to jump into you, and she'll like literally split second run to the other side and jump. So you've got to be ready because she doesn't want you.
there was somebody else that didn't want to be held like that. I can't remember who
Sydney
that was.
and Jesse were wild in the pool too.
Yeah, they were. Well, one more so than the other, but I don't remember which one.
What is Jennifer's occupation? My sister works for the transportation department in Frankfort, Kentucky.
Try watching Last Man Standing. We've got so many shows right now that may be on our list, but we've got so many shows to watch.
We just finished Only Fools and Horses. We had been watching that for quite a long time, and so we have other shows to watch that we just haven't had a chance yet. So there's, we just have to go to the next one before we can start something new, something else.
Great.
What?
Christina said he's listening, and you just told Gavin our secret.
we're slowly getting down. Now we're getting down to where Andrew's here.
Okay.
How do we store our K-Cups? Literally in the box. They come in a cabinet. That's how we store them.
Yeah, we just
because
stick them up in the
because we
cabinet.
drink 2 or 3 pods a day each, so
Yeah.
we would constantly be refilling the stupid holders anyway.
Yeah, Kevin's
so.
like, we don't need to have a holder because we would constantly be refilling them.
And we've got one of those refillable things. We used it a couple of times, and it was just okay.
You see what Jane said down there? She said, now the real party begins.
Right here.
Because you're here. Yeah, and the thing is this is uncensored. Sometimes in those videos, those reviews, you might see a snip here where Tammy's cut something out of it. That's because Andrew says something that he shouldn't have said. So now
those usually make the blooper reels.
So you do this every Wednesday, correct?
Every Wednesday.
Yes.
So I mean, if you want to schedule it for next Wednesday, I can start.
Would you
I can start from the
actually
beginning.
come?
I would actually come.
You
I don't
would
know.
actually-
It's a promise to the people.
You guys will have to donate more money to be able to feed him.
Oh, no.
I,
He'll be requesting food.
Yeah, I would like fried chicken this week.
every one of them could do it. They could all pitch in. It wouldn't help.
Are you close to your parents? Do you guys consider yourself a close family?
Yeah, he lives really close to us. He's like literally
He's-
3 or 4 blocks away.
You gave me 10 minutes to get here.
Like 10 minutes.
Somebody figure out how long it took me.
Yeah, it didn't take him long to get here.
And I was behind a slow truck through the subdivision. I don't have to touch a main road to get here. So
And we did live
and we're-
on the same street as Andrew. We used to for 16 years. We lived in a house.
I moved onto the street. They moved away.
Yeah, well, things happened. This house became available to buy. So,
But yeah, we're very close.
do your books mean as much to you now that you won't read them on YouTube? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely adore.
You always loved books. That was the reason why you started reading, is to share them.
Always loved, and I even there are adult books. Agatha Christie and MC Beaton. I've always read Anne Rice and Stephen King, Philippa Gregory. I just love books. So yes, they do mean as much to me. I hate it for other people because that was something that, like the Mr. Man, Little Miss books, I could share with people over here because they're not common here.
Yeah.
Gavin loves the Doctor Who ones.
Yeah, they were
when
fun.
we were in the United Kingdom, I bought the Doctor Who ones for Gavin and brought them home because you're not going to see them here, and people don't know about them. So that's what I hate, is that people here aren't getting these wonderful books. So
Leslie, I played an Atari 2600, the old one, and by the way, I've read reports that they're actually making it. They're going to come out with a new version of that with all the different games on it.
what game system did you have at first?
What was the first one?
A
Was it
Sega?
the Sega Genesis?
Or Nintendo.
Or was it?
We had a Genesis and we had a Super Nintendo.
How many games can you name from those systems?
Well, I mean, we had Mario. We had a basketball game. I can't remember the name of it. Sonic was the big one.
Yeah, for
that
Sega.
we played. That was pretty.
What
much.
did we play? Rystar and Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
and
Rystar was on the
Jungle Book,
Genesis.
The Jungle Book.
Jungle.
You're the master of the Jungle Book. Nobody else could.
That was on
tolerate
Sega.
that
Yeah.
one.
I loved
You.
it. I would still play it.
Do you remember the Bugs Bunny game?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
The Bugs Bunny game.
That
You
was.
were-
I think was that on Sega or Nintendo? I can't remember.
I know you developed. You had a program on our computer that had
That
them
could
all,
play it,
and
yeah.
we played. I like Game Ground.
Yeah, that was a good
That
one.
was a good old game.
People are saying hello.
I'm glad you like Kevin's Lunchtime Review channel. That is my favorite perfume. Oh, Pat's in here.
What?
Yeah, Pat just saw Andrew. My Aunt Pat is in here, and they just this past weekend went to my sister's, and they all went swimming. So she had to put up with all the craziness. I'm sure it was
Me
crazy.
splashing people.
I'm sure it was crazy.
I like to do this whale thing. Where I come up out of the water and scream and then just land next to you. And she's just, she's just floating around trying to,
Yes.
get some sun, relax, and then here,
Yeah.
right next to
Yes,
her.
Laura, I did share the crunchy bars with Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
And Andrew's like me. He doesn't like to be outside, so there's no camping for Andrew.
Was there was one, I think it was crunchy that you sent me that was little squares. And it was one of those, that was way better than the actual candy one.
Yeah, I know, because it was a lot of chocolate too.
Yeah, and
The chunk.
and it didn't get stuck in my teeth.
Yeah,
as
the
bad
crunchy
as-
chunks.
I think Amelia was eating a crunchy bar when I came home today.
Those bars,
sure she
the
had one?
actual Cadbury, the big bars with the crunchy in them, are actually better than the original crunchy bars.
Oh yeah,
because they're a lot more chocolate.
I ate those first thing.
Andrew, do you have
nice
any?
and soft?
Leslie wants to know if you have any summer plans.
Yes.
We are going to be going on vacation in July. It's not a big one. It's just a little outing for the kids. We're going to be going to the Cincinnati Zoo.
Zoos are
and
always
then
fun.
just we've never been to an IKEA, and there's an IKEA in Cincinnati, so we're going to go through there.
Yep.
There's a World Food Store, and I've never been to a Jack in the Box,
And
so I might
Andrew's
hit one of
like-
those ones.
Jack in the Box. That's a chicken restaurant, isn't it?
I thought it had
Oh,
tacos
is it?
and stuff.
Jack. I don't know.
Jack in the Box?
I didn't know we had a Jack in the Box
I thought
around
it
here.
was a
I think
hamburger
I
place.
think it's a Jack in the Box. I think it's what it is.
I thought it was a hamburger
I'm
place.
pretty sure that's where it's up there. In
Okay.
Cincinnati.
But Andrew
Right.
plays that
We
off
may-
as not a real. I think that's a vacation.
I think that's cool.
Let's give
And we
it away.
may or may not add on the Newport Aquarium.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I've heard
actually-
people said that's really, really nice to go to once, and then after that, it's kind of like
I wonder if you can get
overpriced. But
coupons though, because it's expensive. I think.
I
would look
I bet
up
you can
online
get
to see if you
coupons.
can get coupons.
discounts at some
If
time.
if there's coupons to be had, Christina will find.
She's
them.
already found that I get veteran discounts and things
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
that's good.
awesome.
And things of that nature.
That's
so,
good. Yeah.
And from the hotel that we'll be at, Hotel Inn, I won't tell you which one it is. They said you could see the fireworks
Kings Island.
from the
Kings Island.
from
That's
the place we'll be staying at.
That's
So
cool.
That'd be cool.
that'll be really cool. She's
My-
really looking forward to that, and so am I. So that's our little trip, and it's for Gavin's birthday. That's the real reason.
Well, that's the first time you guys have really gotten to go take a trip because the kids were. Amelia was too young, really, to do anything with
But I
it.
told her, I said, when we get the room, I want 2 beds.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah,
Absolutely. I want 2 beds.
Yeah.
That way, I get one kid, you get the other.
Yeah.
Jewelry. I've said I'm not a big frou-frou girly, and I mean I like pretty clothes and all that, but I'm not a. I'm cheap, so I don't spend a lot of money on stuff. But I don't wear bracelets, or I used to wear earrings. I don't even wear earrings anymore. This necklace is a 45 record adapter, and I grew up with. My mom had a huge stack of 45 records, and we would play those. My sister and I would play those daily. She had the big one. What were the big ones? 33.
33s.
But mainly we played those 45 records, and so anyway, I grew up using one of these in the records, and then Kevin had this made for me.
It was
So-
for an anniversary present,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I thought
Yes.
Christmas.
Christmas.
I think it was
Well,
anniversary.
our anniversary is
It was-
right
it
at
was really
Christmas,
special to
so yeah.
Yeah, I had somebody hand polish that for me.
I'm eating a crunchy dedicated to Andrew, Peggy said.
What'd you have for dinner
What
tonight?
did you have for dinner?
I have not eaten.
You haven't eaten dinner yet?
No, she made me a hamburger pizza type thing.
Yeah.
But I mowed, and it was so hot outside, and where
It's
I'm
very
obese, it made me sick to my
Yeah.
stomach. So,
So you didn't feel like
I took
eating.
a shower and laid down, and literally picked up the phone as everyone does, dropped it on my face, and then saw that you guys were on your thing. So I've been on this.
Look
It's
what
kind
you're.
of cold.
Look what you're.
No, thank you.
Will you try one of these for me? A
Those are
live
good.
review. These are the Oreo O's golden. I love them, and I like them plain.
And Andrew does live close by. He's probably 3 or 4 blocks
What do you
away.
think? Do you like them? Because even Ashley likes them straight out of the box like this.
You've always liked the golden better than
I've always
the
liked
chocolate,
golden.
and I
Brown.
like the chocolate
Well,
better
what do
than
you
golden.
think of those?
I think they're really good, and I think they would be addictive for my children.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they would like that.
It's
Well-
almost to the point where cereal is becoming candy.
Well, yeah,
is,
oh,
yeah.
it is like
Because that is a sugary, sweet.
It's
I don't
very,
think I could eat
I love
a whole
it.
bowl of those.
Mitch is apparently there's a box at the post office waiting for us, and apparently there are these in there. More of these.
More of them.
So I could send you home with these safely, and we could keep hers.
Hey,
What does your Fitbit say for calories burned?
Does it say my
Let
calories?
me have your
burned?
phone.
I
You
never
can keep reading.
I never look at my calories burned.
that is a difficult question.
What?
Half of my personality is
Who do you say
From-
you take it? Oh.
from one of them, and then half would be from the other one.
Mostly the other half.
Mostly my mother, because
That's not a good thing.
I learned all my mischievous,
Manipulative.
manipulative ways.
I think we're both.
We're really good at taking a situation and turning it the other way.
Yeah, we would probably, but we would have probably been really good politicians.
If I was in Game of Thrones, I'd be the one that's over here saying, I can help you guys. And then I go over here, I can help you too.
Yeah.
It says you burn basically
Not that.
2,000 calories today.
Today,
Yeah.
I burned 2,000 calories.
Well,
And
great. You can just
That's
keep
not
eating.
very many, is it?
But some days you're at 2,500, but most of the time you're averaging around
Like
2,000 or
2,000.
so. Yeah.
I make sure I get 10,000 steps and so 2,000 calories, but my metabolism is so messed up that I can't eat hardly anything and I'll gain weight. And it's my fault because of the diet that I planned for myself. So I hope nobody else does it. But, like I said, I count calories. It works. It totally works. But you have to be careful. So
How old am I? I'll be 48 this year. Is that right?
no,
No, 40.
you'll be 49.
No, yes.
Yes, you will. You're going to be 49? Oh, he's going to be old.
I feel it too, trust me. Now I can never remember. I have to literally calculate. Yeah, I'll be 49
Does
this
Gavin
year.
look like Andrew as a child?
Andrew,
Yes.
Gavin looks like him and acts like it.
Christina, the reason she stopped by today is because she took graduation pictures of Gavin, preschool graduation pictures of Gavin in his little cap and gown. And I thought, this looks just like Andrew.
Oh yeah,
And-
that just alike.
And a tear.
We'll go over there. It's hilarious. We'll go over to their house, and he doesn't do it as much now. But when he was younger, a couple of years ago, he would literally. They have their kitchen and their den and the little hallway. You can. It's all basically
It's
one
loose,
room with
so
like
it's a
a
lap.
wall in the middle.
Yeah.
Gavin would literally run in circles.
You could count the laughs. Me and Christina got in the 20s before.
Yeah.
And just go.
That's what he would do. Just run for no
Hyper.
reason.
Hyper.
And I said, "That's Andrew.
And-
Andrew used to do the same
And
stuff."
he would always be laughing and giggling. And
Oh, yeah.
eventually, he'd lose his balance and he'd hit a wall.
Let me say something.
But Andrew acted just like that.
Nowadays, the kids like Andrew, they probably would have told me that Andrew was hyper
ADHD.
ADHD. They probably would have tried to convince me if it was the same way. If Andrew was in school today, but I still wouldn't have done anything any differently because I just think kids are hyper, and I think kids they're just hyper, and I think that's normal, and I think especially if they go to school and they're doing their schoolwork and they have to be still all day long, I think it's just normal that they just want to run and scream and just be silly. Sometimes I wish I could run and scream. So, why did you
Leave the
Marines?
It was medical.
Andrew was injured.
I was injured, not in war or overseas or anything like that. We had a instructor that would run us like 10 miles a day in a flak without any rest. And then when you go to med bay to complain about something, they just pump you full of pills. They were literally handing me like Percocets and Oxycontin just to shut me up.
That's crazy.
And people, I could have made a fortune. That's what my roommate told me anyway.
Oh, right.
And it was a torn gracilis muscle in my hip. is what it was. And they said that they could not do surgery on it because it was under the femoral artery. And they, I had become friends with a major in California over in L.A. and because he was from here originally, and he helped me med-sep. So that's why they had taken my job. They said, "Oh, you can't you can't do what you were doing because of."
Yeah, and what's really stupid is the job they wanted to give you was a job where you would be carrying around 400 pounds on your back walking around.
It's like going from military police to comms.
Yeah,
it's like
carrying cable on his back. It's like, wow, that's real intelligent.
It's
so, Andrew, what's the worst thing you've eaten on the channel? We've eaten some pretty nasty stuff.
I know what Andrew's going to say.
If he thinks about it, he'll say it.
I do hate Turkish delight.
That's it.
I do hate it. I was thinking but the worst thing I've ever eaten was the prank you pulled on me with that peanut butter.
The Walden Farms.
Whatever that was.
Oh, that Walden Farm was nasty.
That's, I touched my tongue to it and about had a stroke.
The Walden Farms peanut butter. Yeah, we have told you all, it is bad news. If you want to play a prank on somebody,
who sent me like the fish? It was in a can.
Oh, yeah.
And then I sat
was
there
that Silke?
Silke, probably.
I sat there and ate the entire thing. And you guys were like...
Yeah, that was Silke. Sent to that from
it was great. I can eat it for lunch. I just get a stack of them.
Andrew, have you been able to try some of the snacks from Australia? Yes.
Yeah, we've passed them along.
It's in the candy too. We've made sure. Now they did not get any of those snakes because Kevin and I
ate them all.
We ate all the snakes.
You don't watch Roseanne.
I remember picking up a box that had been damaged. And I said, "What happened to this one?" You said it came from Australia, and I was like, "That's what happened."
That's why, because it came from Australia.
Because it came from
Andrew does not watch
Roseanne. I don't think you watched Big Brother.
I watched it with you guys as a child.
Yeah, but not the new one.
But not the new one.
Don't watch Big Brother. You don't even. Do you guys?
I used to watch Big Brother.
What do you watch now?
I watched like one whole season.
You don't even watch TV now.
I watch a lot of Netflix.
Yeah,
I love Dexter. I love The Office with God bless Michael Scott. Not the English version.
Yes, Michael Scott. Ashley loves it too.
Yeah, it was good.
Game of Thrones.
Andrew actually also watches a lot of.
I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot of YouTube.
Kevin watches YouTube.
I'm the guy that binge watches YouTube.
Yeah, I do.
I could list channels, but we don't want to take away from it.
No, they both have their favorite YouTube channel. So if you all are ever curious about that, they have. Each one of them has their own YouTube channels that they watch.
I did not carry a lunchbox. I would just get a paper bag.
I did not have a lunchbox either. I ate what the school
Did you have a lunchbox? What did you have on your lunchbox? I don't remember a lunchbox.
I remember having them as a small child.
You had like a soft-sided.
Yeah, but did it have anything on it?
No.
I didn't have a tin at one point. I thought I had a metal one at one point.
You might have.
I remember having the thermos.
I can't remember.
You may have.
But it was it was like elementary.
Yeah,
see, I don't remember.
So, Andrew, what's the best video game you've ever played?
Oh, goodness gracious!
I know that'd be hard to something you could go back to over and over again.
I mean, honestly,
what was the Disney one?
I love
Kingdom Hearts.
Final Fantasy VII. I could play over and over.
Final
again.
Fantasy VII, yeah.
Final Fantasy VII, Kingdom Hearts. Those are the two like.
Old school
ones. If you want to try new games, like Diablo, Minecraft, I can always walk into Minecraft.
Minecraft's one of those games you pick up casually.
I can just pick up Minecraft.
That's true.
And then walk 10,000 blocks away from your base and die and lose everything. You're like, I'm done for a while.
Yeah, you get aggravated.
Do you have any YouTube collabs in the works? I would love to see you appear on Good Mythical Morning. I would love to be on Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
Please give me some publicity.
Please let me meet Rhett and Link. Please.
Andrew,
I have their hoodie at home.
Andrew turned those on.
Andrew let us know about Rhett and Link. Yeah, I think
those guys are like celebrity echelon.
Yeah, they're
at this
too
point.
Big for us.
They're like
my channel is like this big, and theirs is like.
I mean, I think they had Jimmy Kimmel on their show. But they're the ones that are bringing the talk show hosts on their talk show.
Yeah, you won't be seeing us on there, unfortunately.
It'd be fun,
would be like the event of the year, trust me.
Oh, Lord. You better be like
that. I would love that.
Do you barbecue?
Oh, I can't. I can't grill.
I thought you and Christina cooked out all the time.
Well, it doesn't mean I'm good at it. It turns out.
You have company. You invite people over to eat it.
And who do you think cooks it? Joe.
Joe does it.
Joe's the one that does the cooking.
So that's why
he invites people over and they cook. I didn't know that.
Side by side pictures of Andrew and Gavin. That would be funny.
Oh yeah, I'll have to do that.
Do you remember, or did you watch Gargoyles? I remember you watching
Yes.
Gargoyles.
I had some of the toys.
Darkwing Duck was
Duck
Like
and
I had
Tailspin.
like some of the toys, and I remember that you could get these little how armor attaches to
Mhm.
like the rocks attached to them.
Yeah,
So they were
I
like a
remember that.
rock, and then you could just break the
Yeah.
rocks off of them and make them come to life. That was a good show.
Darkwing Duck. That was probably too young. That was
And Tailspin, I remember
those. You were too young
I was-
for those, I think.
I was more in the Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Doug, that era of.
Petey's talking about the plastic ships. I did model cars and planes and stuff when I was a little younger, when I was a teenager, but I never painted them. I would put them together. I like to put them together and stick the decals on, but I never went to as much detail as doing anything else.
I'm going to break Sheila's heart, but go to Just Me first.
Yeah.
He said, "Hi guys, just arrived," and he's from Portugal.
Oh wow.
That is amazing. I'd love to go to Portugal. Me and
We-
Christina were talking about Portugal today. How they have a great.
Were you really?
I think it was either Portugal or Poland. One of the two that had a wonderful education system.
I love Jersey Mike subs.
Which would love to see Andrew's wedding picture.
Good luck. So would I.
I eloped. Isn't that a story for another day? I did it secretly.
You did the same thing we did.
We did too.
We just went. I grabbed my best friend at the time and my uncle at the time.
Yeah,
Mike.
at the time.
And,
Isn't that funny? At the time.
And we just I was on a week-long leave in the military, and we had been lovers since middle school, on and off since like the 6th grade when we met, and we knew it was going to eventually get there. And I learned that I could double my paycheck in the Marines basically by getting married. And
But that's not why.
that's not why we did it. I mean, we were already engaged,
But that was a bonus.
but so we just went to the courthouse and we got married. And the way I got caught by this
She's
Sherlock
eagle eyes.
Holmes over here.
No, she got good eyes. Is what
I
it
do
was.
have a good eye.
I had kept my ring off the entire time until I was walking onto a plane, and she said, "You should, since they have a gap between this little pack of gun plane and the terminal, you should wave." And as
Well,
I was
said,
walking,
when you get to the door of the plane, wave at me.
and I had a little silver ring in my pocket, and I was dying to put it on because I was a new hubby, so I had put it back on
As he's walking down the game.
as I'm walking down the thing, and then I turned and held my hand up, and there's a tiny little silver band.
And it had a little gleam to it. And Tammy
And
saw
she
the picture
spotted
and went, "That's a wedding ring." I literally.
And it made everybody very upset.
I zoomed into it, and you know
But
what?
you know what?
Me and Christina, we've been married for over 10 years.
Oh
now.
yeah.
And we did
the same thing. So at the
it's
moment,
okay.
it bothered us, but then after that, we're like,
We got
okay.
married the next day I was on the plane. Never had a honeymoon, never had anything.
Right.
We thought about getting remarried.
we
at one
we
point.
didn't never
But,
had
you
it.
know.
We never did that stuff either.
It made her my wife, that's all that mattered.
Andrew, you played Grand Theft Auto. You've played
I
a
play
bunch of
I play
those.
GTA 5 still.
Yeah, I've got it and played it all of an hour and then quit playing.
And Lenny on down, he said, "Scratch my question. You already answered it. If we have $1 million to make a viral video, what would you do?" I don't know. I would like to know what we could do. I would love for my channel to grow. I would like more subscribers. I think it would be awesome. And
One
so,
thing we could do is buy the crappiest car we could find
yeah,
and go to like an Audi dealership
yeah.
and try to trade it for like a really expensive sports car.
Yeah, but
like an Audi R8 Spider, which
I
is
don't like
$200,000.
dealing with.
I know, but
car
you
lot
could
on
wear
a
the
good
glasses
day.
with the camera, and then you could take this POS and dress like a bumpkin and walk in there and be like, "I want to sit in that." And just see what they do. They probably throw you out,
They would die.
and then you could pull the money out and be like, "Really?" That would go viral quick.
Yeah, giving them the money for the car. Being a mom and homemaker is one of the most rewarding things in life. I agree. The bloopers videos are hysterical. I miss those videos with Tami and Gavin. I do too. Christina does not want Gavin on YouTube, so that has stopped.
Well, I mean,
I told
I
your
kind
daddy.
of agree.
I
It's-
told your
it's-
daddy yesterday. I said
It's a
I
dangerous
would
world.
love to get Gavin and get a new food and get him, now that he's almost 5 and he can talk and he can tell you his feelings and you get his real emotion, it would be cool to get him in a review
Trying
video.
different foods.
But I totally respect.
Oh yeah, we understand.
He's not my kid. You know, he's Christina and Andrew's child, and it is a dangerous world. And, you know, so I completely respect that. But in my head, would it be awesome to get him on a review? Yes, it would be. So
They said that I walk here.
no, he
not
drove.
quite. He drove.
If you found me dead on a walking trail, I was murdered.
Live stream from Eat As Much As You Want buffet. That'd be interesting.
Andrew loves those. What is that? That tape.
The last time I went to a buffet, on my third plate, the owner started following me. No joke. He started.
Is that a Chinese restaurant? Wasn't it?
Yes, he had his arms behind his back and followed me around and watched what I got.
In like Taste of China, or is that where it was? I
For to picture him run a mad sprint to come over here. That's funny.
How's the weather in Kentucky? It's very, very hot.
It's gotten humid is what the problem is. You know, we're still a page and a half.
Oh,
behind.
are we? Okay,
We're fine.
We're fine, but
Yeah,
we
but
only have 10 minutes,
That's
so we
the
need to hit
problem.
Does it cut off on you?
No, we got Survivor at 8 o'clock.
Oh, come on.
It's a finale too.
You've been married for 10 years.
10 years.
Guido's snoring.
We're sorry. We're doing speed run now. I've done slowed it down.
No.
Jack in the Box is awesome. They have good
Gavin
lunch
wants you to
platters.
say hi to him again. Hi, Gavin. That was
Hello,
probably 15
son.
minutes ago. I burn about 3,000 to 4,000 calories. Well, Jacob, how do you do that? My goodness. I don't have cereal anymore due to them not sticking toys in them. Yeah, they used to have some good toys. Andrew, do you have any cats or dogs?
I have a cat and a dog.
What reviews do you have coming up?
Tons of new stuff, different stuff.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Big Brother 20. Yeah, we're always excited about Big
I
Brother.
think most ADHD diagnoses are